We begin with a continuing 8 on Your Side investigation. We've told you the stories of 2 York County women who claimed their Jehovah's Witness congregation did not report their claims of child sex abuse.
WGAL News 8 has now learned a former researcher at its headquarters has filed a complaint with the Pennsylvania Attorney General, claiming it did not report hundreds of claims.
News 8's Beccah Hendrickson has been researching this story for months.
How concerning is that?
Very much so. It was terrible to think that.
Barbara Anderson spent 10 years working at the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses called Watchtower.
And that's when I learned about the hidden child abuse problems.
She says that's why she left.
I didn't know what I would do with the information, and I didn't talk about it.
But she didn't stay silent long. Well, Anderson is now an outspoken critic of the organization and last month filed a complaint with the Pennsylvania Attorney General, claiming Jehovah's Witnesses have failed to report 775 cases of child sex abuse from 1997 to 2001 and used donation money to settle child sex abuse cases out of court.
Witnesses have been hiding approximately 6 decades of information.
In a parallel complaint filed with the New York Attorney General she forwarded to Pennsylvania, Anderson asked prosecutors to commence wrongdoing investigations, initiate civil proceedings against Watchtower, issue subpoenas for documents, and hold governing members accountable.
I was wondering if there were a contact that you had or if anyone you know who I could talk to about these allegations.
I have repeatedly asked Watchtower for a response to these claims, sending emails to the governing body, visiting individual congregations.
I hear it ringing.
I'm a reporter at WGAL.
And calling elders.
I was hoping that we could talk about.
No one has agreed to an interview, but Watchtower did send me this letter posted on its website in May. It says Jehovah's Witnesses abhor child abuse and view it as a crime, and the branch office of Jehovah's Witnesses will instruct the elders to report the matter if a minor is still in danger of abuse. In Pennsylvania, clergy are mandated reporters of child abuse. In 1997, Watchtower sent this letter to elders asking them to report back any known child sex abuse cases using a special blue envelope. Anderson sent this letter to the Attorney General, claiming Watchtower received 775 reports over a 4-year span, but never contacted authorities.
It says guilty molesters appointed by the society. So to a position of authority in the organization.
It also says it may be possible that some who were guilty of child molestation were or are now serving as elders, ministerial servants, or regular or special pioneers.
Sexual abuse was widespread and hidden, basically to protect the religion's reputation.
To a crowd at the state capitol, which included both the Hawk family and Sarah Brooks, who claimed Jehovah's Witnesses did not report their cases of child sex abuse in York County, Anderson called for reform to the way she says Jehovah's Witnesses handle child sex abuse claims.
Justice is due for all child abuse victims and to stop protecting the abusers.
I've been in contact with the Attorney General's office. They say they are unable to comment on the complaint at this time. Beccah Hendrickson, WGAL News 8.